Hey
Hi guys.
guys, it's Patty B, and
Michael B. I look like a rag, but hey, here we are.
I think he looks pretty good for what he's going through, but
Yeah,
hey,
I lost 30 pounds. I'm still
but
here.
we're gonna gain it back, and because we've shared so openly with you guys, we wanted to share a feed with you. It's not really gross or anything, but I will put a trigger warning. And we'll show you how Michael is now getting nourishment, and it's really changed his life so much. He's had a lot of energy.
Isn't she beautiful?
What are you, on drugs?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, no, I lost my train of thought, but I want to show you how I give Michael nourishment every single day and how our life has become so much better because this little tiny thing in his belly. Here we go. So the first thing I do is I wash my hands. After that, I sanitize, and then it's game on.
So I'm just going to sit here and hold the phone. Oh, I have to open this little flap here.
So Michael goes ahead and he opens
It's very simple.
his plug, his little
Yeah, I'll give you a little close up here somehow. Where is it?
Okay, that's good. And then I go ahead and I attach his line with his syringe. And the syringe is actually where I put his food and his flush and his food. Teamwork makes dream work. And we're doing a really good job. Feedings are going really well. He hasn't taken as many as he should, but he didn't eat for a very long time. So I think it's just all about his stomach being ready to accept it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with
I'm going to try to get as close as I can so we can see the food.
yeah. I'm going to start with a 3-ounce flush, and this is just water to make sure that the tube is clear and his belly is ready to accept. I'm going to get it in, and then I'm going to give it some height because gravity is our friend, and his stomach is accepting it.
And sometimes I just go and kind of squish it around like this.
As you can see,
I sound like Nick Nolte now, right?
Angel.
Hey, Angel. No.
So, as you can see, the water in the tube is going down. It's positional.
And I don't really feel anything going in at all.
No.
It's interesting.
If it is cold water, he will cramp. So we use room temperature water all the time. And this is only his second feeding today.
Yeah.
He's not taken, he only took 5 on the very first day. He's just not, his stomach isn't ready for it. As I said, I don't think they considered how long he went without food. So we're just taking it slow, but as long as he's comfortable and he's not feeling hungry, then we're happy.
And my turn. So this was very tender after the surgery and it's clearing up. But now I can go swimming if I want with this. This is permanent. It could be a permanent fixture for the rest of my life. It does not hurt at all. Here comes the food.
This is Michael's actual nutrients.
What do you want? You guys name it tonight.
Yeah, you guys can name
Call
it.
it whatever you want.
Last night it was steak, potatoes, green beans.
Yeah.
So you guys can definitely name his meal tonight. And he's asked for only 3 ounces of food tonight because his stomach's
We're
not ready
slowly,
to accept.
because my stomach was down to like 0. It was so tiny.
And I'm feeding him. This is the actual nutrition.
And I don't feel it going in at all.
And
But I do get satisfied. Yes, I do after I feel like I ate dinner.
so his stomach is being a little fussy right now, so it's not, there he goes. So he's manipulating his stomach for me to get this full feed in. So all he essentially is getting is 6 ounces of water and 3 ounces of his formula.
Yeah, which is loaded with all kinds of stuff.
We're having a bit of a slow feed. And that's okay. If Michael doesn't want to sit or just wants to get it over, I can use a plunger and I can actually put a force feed, but really there's no reason for a force feed. And he's just manipulating his stomach.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tube it.
So
You're gonna have to push it.
he's asking now for a little push.
Just-
So I'm going to use my plunger.
And we just slowly put
And I'm just
a little
gonna,
pressure
I'm
on
gonna
it.
put a little pressure on the tube to help the food go in. I don't have to go fast. I don't have to go slow. There's none of this affects him as long as it goes in. And it's in.
Oh, I just heard a noise.
And his belly made a
It
noise.
said thank you.
So, to finish the feeding, now I have to clamp him because I used the plunger. I'm going to pull my plunger out. I'm going to reopen his clamp.
Oh, it fell.
And I'm going to flush the tube. The tubes very often get clogged, and we don't want a clogged tube. We haven't had one. We did 5 feedings the first day, a couple the second
You
day,
can see it go in.
and this is our second one today, and we haven't had,
You may have to get the plunger that fell on the floor.
well, we can't use it once it's on the floor, so it'll go in. So this is flushing the tube, but Michael was going for IV fluids, and because he has a feeding tube, he no longer has to do that. The doctor said you can hook a garden hose up to the feeding tube and take as much fluid as you want. So this is the end of the feeding.
There it goes.
Finishing off with this flush.
It's almost there.
It's almost there.
Now it wants to back up.
And he can regurgitate into the tube. Here, that's my sanitizer. I'm going to give him a little push because the tube isn't clear, and now it is. So when we're done, I'm going to go ahead and Michael's going to be ready with a tissue in case his stomach wants to give anything back. And I'm going to disconnect, and my part's over. Now he will sit for a few minutes and just let everything settle. If he gets up too soon, he will get crampy and it's uncomfortable.
I just want to show you guys that I can rotate this. There you go. See, I can turn it completely, and there's another end inside my stomach, obviously. It's got a little round ball on it. So now we're all done. Okay.
That's all there is to feeding them.
Thanks for watching.
And
we love you guys.
We do love you guys, and that's why we wanted to share. And as I said, I'll put a trigger warning, but it's really not gross at all, and it's given my husband life, so I really love it.
Go read my blog about the puppies.
Almost as much as I love you guys, but not quite. Love you guys.